You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're at the Convention Center, and this is the home show. There's so much to see here. Over 200 exhibitors, and we're talking about anything from swimming pools to lawn service, building a house, remodeling. You can find it all right here, and Amanda has found something very interesting.
Very interesting and a little bit creepy, too. Check, Lane's has actual bed bugs in there. You can take a look to see what a bed bug looks like. Hopefully you never find one of those in your house, but if you do, Lane's can take care of it. You know, there are plenty of things to see here. If you want to do something to your home, well, this is the place to be. It's going on all weekend right here at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Speaking of the weekend, let's take a look at that weekend weather.
Well, we are tracking that line of strong to severe thunderstorms moving from the PD now toward the Grand Strand. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Florence, Marion, Darlington County, northwestern Horry County, and up even into Lumberton and North Carolina as this batch of thunderstorms continues to work its way through those areas over the next 45 minutes to an hour or so. That is in effect until 1 p.m. We'll continue to watch this line off to the west of the Grand Strand right now, just to the east of 95. Also move eastward. We are watching for the possibility of heavy rainfall along with some strong damaging wind gusts. Anything over 50 miles an hour potentially could cause some damage with any of those weakened tree limbs from what we had over last week from the ice storm. Now, once the main line moves through, conditions are going to get much quieter. So for areas around western Darlington County, conditions will gradually improve as this main line continues to march eastward toward the Grand Strand. We're talking between 1 and 2 o'clock, the main batch moving through parts of the Grand Strand. We will start to see conditions clearing from west to east for the inlet areas around the same time. And yes, we will also start seeing quieter conditions move in across the area through the overnight hours. And it will get chilly once the system is east. We'll drop to the mid and low 40s for the overnight lows. The weekend looks a-okay, though. Despite that chill in the early morning hours for both Saturday and Sunday, we're looking for mid to upper 60s to around 70 degrees for Sunday. Another cold front does come through here Sunday night to Monday. That front will bring a reinforcing shot of some colder air for next week. But conditions starting to ramp up for the Grand Strand with those stronger thunderstorms gradually quieting down across the PD.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're live at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center for the home show. It kicked off this morning. It goes on all weekend. And there's so much to see. I tell you what, you walk around and some of these displays are so extravagant. They're beautiful.
I don't care what you're looking for. If you're doing something in your home, your condo, you can find a swimming pools back here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they've got everything in the world you're looking for. Gardening, windows, anything you're looking for. This is the place to come, especially if you're building a new home. But if you're remodeling or just need something done at the house or the condo, this is it for today and all weekend long.
Yeah, or if you're just looking for something to do, it's fun to come walk around. I even brought Charlie. They have these little kids playhouses, so he loves to go in there and play. Yeah, and then they've got the big silent auction going on for the Coastal Animal Rescue. Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on here. It's a big time.
And I loved it over there, the bugs, the bed bugs.
The bed bugs.
I thought that was so cool, showing you the bed bugs.
I had to ask before I walked up there, these aren't going to jump on me, right? But they are covered in a container in plastic.
That's right, so you can look at them.
I'd never seen a bed bug before.
Really?
Thank goodness. Yes, I hope I never. Oh. Yeah.
I told you to stay out of there. I'm just kidding. We got a lot coming up. A great show lined up today, a lot of interesting things. So if you're looking for something to do, come on down to the home show all day long.
Come see us. We're going to be here till 12:30, 1, 2, I don't know. There's a lot to look at.
Whatever it takes us to look at everything, it's going to take us a while. I know it is.
We've got more to talk about, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's time for the longest running home show on the beach. Time for design and decor, or to update your floor. Time for pools and for spas that make you say, ah. Time for garden advice and chefs cooking with spice. Time to refresh and renew. That's what the home show can do. February 21st through the 23rd. Time is the word at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Brought to you by the Horry Georgetown Home Builders Association. Yes, friends, it's time.
Carolina and Company Live. We're here at the home show, and now we are with Lucy from Legacy Interiors.
That's right. This lady knows a lot about putting stuff together in the interior. Lucy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. The show is beautiful.
And there's a lot of people here. I mean, this place is
A lot of
packed.
people here already, and tomorrow I think we'll have a lot more people here as well.
All right, now tell us a little bit about what you do with.
I'm an interior designer. We're
Right.
a full-service interior design firm, so we can do anything from a window treatment to your whole house.
Oh, so that's season. You got a booth set up right here when you walk in the door.
We do.
What number's your booth?
608 and 610.
So you got to come by and check her out. And you got some nice furniture in there too. I looked at it a minute ago.
Thank you so much. We
Now-
carry about 60 lines of furniture that we have access to ordering.
Nice.
How long you been doing this?
Long time, about
Long time.
25 years.
That's not long. That's not long.
What's trending right now in the whole decorating aspect of things?
A lot of gray paint,
Gray?
cleaner lines, and new cabinets and things for the kitchen. Lots of new hardware and a little sleeker lines right now.
Okay, well, with this weather, you know, we've all been stuck inside our houses. So
Yeah.
everyone's probably been looking around thinking, yeah, you know, I could use some changes here.
Right, yeah.
And you're the one that can help with
Well,
that.
that'd be awesome. They can give us a call at 843-267-6063, and we'd love to come out and take a look at your home and see if we can make it the home of your dreams.
All right, I just got to ask the question. I have a red bathroom. A red bathroom still in?
We might need to change that.
Change
You might
that.
need to call me next week.
I hope my wife is not watching.
You
I
know,
still
you
like
could
it.
make it just a suggestion, but if it's already red, you could throw some gray in there and then a big O for the Ohio State, and you could turn it into an Ohio State.
I don't
no,
think that's
you're
going
not
to work.
going
It's
for that.
Carolina color.
We
is
are
what it is.
speaking about man caves on Sunday, so we can
Really?
come out and do
Oh.
that. Maybe an Ohio State room for you.
What time are you doing that? Well, he's not going to do Ohio
No,
State. That would
Carolina's
be
mine.
us. But yeah,
I paid for
Carolina.
part of Carolina.
1 o'clock, okay, and that's over there in the
Right.
the speaking section. That's cool. Yeah, they have so many different workshops going on too. I think every hour where people can come and listen in on these workshops and
Right.
just learn a
We
whole
have
lot.
a window treatment seminar tomorrow at 1 at 2.
Well,
Okay,
I was watching
nice.
a minute ago how to get rid of ants. I was watching. I stopped and listened to the guy.
What kind of ants?
You know, like big
Fire ants?
fire ants and all. I mean, it's
oh.
amazing. I listened to what he said, and I said, wow, I think I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very interesting stuff about anything from taking care of your lawn to fire ants to windows to everything.
Right, and window treatments, that's probably an easy way where you can spruce up your house without having to do a bunch of
Exactly.
work.
Exactly. That's a real easy way to do it. I kind of call that the dressing or the jewelry of the house.
Oh, okay.
I like it, and everybody loves a little jewelry.
Now, Lucy said she was nervous. You didn't act like you were nervous. You did good.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Did she
Cecil.
do good? She
like a
did good.
professional.
Thanks. I
All right,
appreciate
thank
it. You guys have a great day.
We're
Thank
gonna
you
do
so
it. All right,
much.
where you going?
We're
just kidding.
live here at the home show. Stick with us. We've got more coming right up. Carolina and Company Live. We're live here at the Convention Center for the home show, and I was really excited about seeing this. The Kids Cookbook with Chef Peter. We've got Chef Peter with us, and I'm going to tell you, I've been looking through here, and I don't do a lot of cooking, but I might be able to
Well, good.
handle some of
You're
this
gonna
stuff in here.
start.
So this is for kids
pretty
and
cool.
for
Yeah,
Amanda.
What made you come up with something like that? What
I'm
did
not
you-
sure. It ended up, I wanted to get the kids back in the family,
Yeah.
get them back in the kitchen,
Right.
so the family can start having fun together again.
It is, you know, that's so true.
Yeah,
Like, for
yeah.
example, my husband cooks, and last night, Charlie, my son, cooked with Robert, and they had such a good
Yeah,
time doing
yeah,
it. And once
yeah.
he gets a little older, then,
Yeah.
you know, you can do something like this. The
Yeah.
kids can actually make meals, and this is some good stuff in
Are
here.
there any microwave items in there?
Sorry, sorry.
Since Cecil and I are out, that's all
Yeah.
we use, right?
But this is a very neat book, and I mean, kids would love to do this,
Yeah.
get back in with their,
it's
parents and do work.
and that's what it's all about. It's getting that family back together again.
See, that looks like him, doesn't it? Look like him.
Exactly.
That looks like you,
Except
man.
you don't have your
Thanks.
hat on. So
Yeah.
you're
Not
giving some
yet.
demos this weekend.
Yep. Be going to be cooking tomorrow at 3 o'clock and Sunday at 2.
Okay.
And what I'm going to be cooking,
You know,
How about
See-
patty melts?
Cecil's going to be
I'm gonna
pick
pick it up.
gonna
I'm
pick
gonna
it
eat
out.
something.
Yeah, pick it
All
up
right,
for
and then
me.
we'll be there so we can eat
Yeah,
it.
exactly. In fact, I'm going to have him making it with me.
Uh-oh, then I don't want to eat it.
Okay.
I can do that.
Now,
I can
how
read
long have you
directions.
been a chef?
Been graduated from Culinary Institute back in 1976,
Okay.
down the East Coast, up the West Coast, and ended up in Myrtle Beach 22 years ago.
All right, now where'd you start? After you got started, where'd you start?
Started at a little country inn just north of Hanover, New Hampshire. And,
You always remember your first job.
oh yeah.
You know, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
amazing. It gets you on your way.
Oh, my first job was flipping frozen hamburgers at a racetrack.
Well, you know, that's
Yeah,
good too,
so-
right?
What racetrack?
Agawam, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, whatever track it is. I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of one of these books, obviously you
fine.
probably have them here,
Okay.
right?
Have them here. Also, you can go to my website, which is chefpetersinesh.com.
Okay. Spell your last name.
SINISH.
And
That's
so you
it.
can go there and get one too. But this is such a cute
you
idea.
got a cookbook,
And you've
yeah.
got a little bit of everything in here.
Yes,
He does. I mean,
got over 60 recipes, and just a gamut from appetizers to soups to salads to
What
entrees.
age do you recommend that kids,
We're doing a test kitchen out in Phoenix. I had a kid 5 years old making sausage.
really?
Yeah, and he's loving it.
I did a cook
Isn't
show
that
one time. I had a guy
amazing?
a kid make a milkshake, and he was 5 years old.
Yeah, what happened though?
Unbelievable. Jeez.
So it didn't go all over the
No,
place.
I kept covering it up.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Y'all come by and
Great,
check him
yeah.
out at
Chef
the home
Peter.
show.
Tomorrow, when are your demos again?
time?
3 o'clock tomorrow and 2 on Sunday.
Check them out. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Thanks
I
for
love the
being with us.
cookbook.
We appreciate it.
Stick with
Thank
us.
you.
We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're right here at the home show at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center, and now from Clemson University, a horticulturalist. Gary's with us.
That's right, Gary. So, how's everything going in the horticulture world
Well,
right now?
not too good after all that ice.
I know it. That's what I was
Limbs
saying.
are breaking down and plants are freezing, and yeah, we had a lot of problems. We had a lot of palm trees, are turning brown, and we're going to have some plant issues come spring.
Yeah, that weather really does a number on
It does.
plants.
It does. 'Cause most of the plants around here just aren't. We don't get ice storms like that every year. And,
Right.
And the plants we plant here just aren't able to handle it.
I'm not able to handle it either, really.
I'm not either. I'm not either.
Amanda
I
won't.
can't
I'm
stand
from
it.
South Texas, so
The
believe me.
palm trees, I mean, it is really devastated. I mean,
It
they're
has.
gone. A lot of them
A
are
lot
gone.
it's hard to tell whether they're gone or not.
They might
Okay.
come
They
back.
may
They may come back.
There's no way of telling until spring. A lot of the Mexican fan palms with the big leaves on them,
Yeah.
Those can handle about 25 degrees. Of course, we got down in the low teens.
I know it.
So, yeah, there could be a lot of them that could be gone. And we really won't know till spring, till it warms up and things start growing again. And if they don't start growing, they're dead.
See, my wife looked out and she said, all of our stuff's dead. We have to buy new stuff. I said, let's wait and
Yeah,
see.
wait till spring.
Let's wait. Tell her,
yeah,
yeah.
So
wait.
you can wait.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right.
it may come back
It
some
may
of it.
come back. It may have just burned off the tips. It may have just burned some of the older fronds. It may have killed the whole thing. We don't know. There's no way of telling.
Can
You can't-
azaleas handle a little bit of cold?
Sure.
They can't? Okay,
Sure.
that's good.
Yeah, you may lose a little bit of the outer leaves may turn
Right.
a little brown. But really the tropical plants, if those are outside. Sago palms is one.
I covered mine up.
They can handle cold. The leaves are going to turn brown, or
Yeah.
the fronds are going to turn brown. Just cut those back because they come right out of the middle. Now, things about palm trees and sagos, they're a member of the grass family. So the new growth comes right out of the middle
of
at the
it,
very
yeah.
top. Just because the outside is brown does not mean it's dead. So you need to look at that middle bud. As long as it's still green, you got some.
So
you
I
got
didn't
a
have to
chance.
cover my
there's
sago
some
plant.
hope in
No.
there.
I had 4 of them. My wife made me cover.
Well, better safe
Big
than
ones.
sorry, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, I learned a long time ago. If you got
Do-
it covered, it ain't worth having.
I like that. I like that.
Nice. So there's still hope then. So
Oh, yeah.
you can just wait
Sure,
on all
yeah.
the different plants just
Yeah.
to see if they come
Yeah,
back or not.
just wait. And you may have to do some pruning to get rid of some dead stuff. But
Yeah.
and of course, if you got trees that got branches, big branches, you may want to get an arborist in to look at them and do some proper pruning.
All right, I got to ask you something about pruning rose bushes. Somebody said you do them around Valentine's Day.
Well, I think that's a little early.
Okay.
Because we can get some cold weather in March and April. We knew we had those real
That's true.
hard freezes
You ain't
back
kidding, we
Easter a
had.
couple years ago. And the problem is
wait.
if you cut them back now, because we're going to get some warm weather. It's 80 degrees out there the last couple of days. You're going to get new growth come out, and if we get a hard freeze, it's going to kill it. So you got to cut it back even more.
So I'll wait a
just
little while
wait.
before I cut mine.
I usually say mid-April, 1st of April.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Gary. You helped me a lot. I will not cover up my sagos anymore. Unless my wife, unless my wife tells
Your
me.
wife
done the
tells you
same
to,
boat.
you're going to
I'm
cover
in the
All
up.
right. Thank you so much. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We got a lot more coming up from the home show here in Myrtle Beach.
PDE at 1 p.m., the 2 at 3 p.m., the Queen Latifah Show, and at 5 p.m., Dr. Oz, why you should think twice about shopping at your local supermarket when it comes to the cleanliness of the store.
All right. 8 p.m. Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown. So get the kids up for that. And at 9 o'clock, the Shark Tank. And at 10 p.m., you've got 2020.
That's right, and welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're live at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center for the big home show going on all weekend long, and there's a lot of stuff to see and do here.
200 exhibitors. I'm talking about
Yeah.
everything you can think of. I went back and looked at a hot tub a minute ago, and I just remembered, I have one.
Oh.
But they look so good. I mean, it's so neat. And the swimming pools and all this, you can find
Yeah.
anything you want here.
And we've got Chris with us now. Now talk about what y'all have.
Well, we brought some herbs. We brought some spring flowers with us today.
Tell them your business.
Inlet Culinary Garden out of Murrells Inlet.
Right.
And we primarily specialize in herbs and a lot of edibles, especially heirloom vegetables.
So you can eat what you grow.
Most of it, yeah.
I like that.
Do some restaurants grow their own herbs and all that?
There's some that do, yeah. We have a number that shop with us. Chive Blossom, Bistro, I think Frank's has come in, Bliss in Murrells Inlet.
Yeah.
For somebody who maybe wants to start their own garden at home, what recommendations do you have for them?
Research first. Go on the web. There's plenty of info out there. Look at people and look at your neighbors too. Because if you have a neighbor who has a great garden, then you can just copy what they've already done. It just comes down to the soil to start with, and most of the plants do very, very well here.
Around here, do a lot of people have to bring in their own soil?
Some do. You get what you pay for with soil, like anything else in life. And so the soil is the foundation of your plants. So don't skimp on the soil if you're going to skimp on anything.
All right, let me ask you this. If I was going to plant something, like starting gardens and all that stuff, when's the best time to start a garden? Like right now, or do you?
Well, our frost-free day is April 15th here in this zone. So you can start some things now, but you just may need to protect it. We've had frost before on April 8th. Yeah. And so a tomato's not going to be very happy, or your basil's not going to be very happy when that hits it. So there is people that do start them in middle February. It depends on how much do you gamble.
Oh,
but a lot of the herbs, a lot of the herbs though are perennials or evergreen. Like even after this ice storm we just had, my parsley, a day later looked great.
Oh, I like those big tomatoes, where you can cut one slice and put it on your sandwich.
Sure.
That's what I want to do. I'm gonna do that.
Grow some of those?
Yeah, my wife.
When's the latest you should start?
Well, and you get into the heat of the summer, there is some people that do another round of tomatoes, but you generally just don't do as well because the flowers will not set after I think the temperature is 90 degrees.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Can you use pots, or do you have to dig in the ground? Do a lot of people around here use pots?
Yeah, we do. A lot of containers. I've done a lot of containers on my front porch. Again, you want to go with a good potting soil though, not like a topsoil. Otherwise, your pot just becomes anoxic when the soil compacts over time. If you're going to do it on the ground, I would suggest a raised bed, because in that way you get gravity to pull the water. Being so low to the water table here in the area, it makes it that you want to have good drainage. And with this gumbo, it's not good, but sand, that works great.
All right. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you being here, sharing some information with us.
Good to know. All right. We've got more coming up, so stick with us. We'll be right back.
I love the Y because I love the classes here. Instructors are wonderful. The staff is friendly. It's like being at home.
Join the YMCA today. Call 449-YMCA.
It's time for the longest running home show on the beach. Time for design and decor, or to update your floor. Time for pools and for spas that make you say, ah. Time for garden advice and chefs cooking with spice. Time to refresh and renew. That's what the home show can do. February 21st through the 23rd. Time is the word at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Brought to you by the Horry Georgetown Home Builders Association. Yes, friends, it's time.
I love the Y because it's a great place to work out. I love the people here. I've met some friends, and they're creative. They always got a new class to get you going and keep you motivated. So I love the Y because of that.
Change your life with the YMCA.
I'm sorry? Yeah. Oh, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. I was so interested in looking over at one of the booths over there.
There's so much to see.
I forgot we were here.
There's quite a bit of people here already, and this goes on all day, today and tomorrow until 6 o'clock at night, and then on Sunday until 5. And it's unbelievable, some of the stuff that you see here.
You're going to love it.
And what you learn.
If you come, you're going to love it. I just learned everything in the world about growing a tomato.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do it. He was just telling me how to do it.
Believe it or not, I grew a tomato last year. I don't know
just
how.
One?
That poor little tomato. One little one, but it survived. I don't know how. But now I know how to do it a little better. And they've got all these workshops going on too, one every hour.
Every hour there's something going on.
Really interesting topics.
It is. It's a fun place to be. And if you're not doing anything, come out and see this. And there's a lot of charities in here you can support. And you can just see a lot of stuff. So just, come out and enjoy the show today.
Yeah, they've got the big silent auction going on with a lot of cool items over there. And then the displays are just amazing.
Yeah.
Over there, Carolina Home Exteriors, there's a huge hot tub. I think it fits like 12 people.
Really?
Yeah, and then they've got the couches too. You can
Let's go and
lay
talk.
back
Let's
and
go check
relax.
on
Here
it.
we go, hot
All right?
tubbing. All right. All right.
All right, we had a great
weekend,
time.
Everybody, head on out to the home
See you
show.
Monday.
In Myrtle Beach, you're